Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. My name is Ben and I like to make travel videos here on YouTube. I've now been on YouTube for 1 year and it's been quite a journey. I've had so many amazing opportunities because I started to make videos. So today I thought I'd answer some of your questions and give you some stats, what it looks like after 1 year on YouTube. At the time of recording this video, I currently have just over 18,000 subscribers and we just hit 2 million views, which is just incredible. I do have to say I'm extremely lucky because about a month after I started making videos, one of my videos just took off. So that video now has over 500,000 views, which is over a quarter of my total views. So I got extremely lucky. I think that if that video did not take off at that time, I wouldn't be sitting here with 18,000 subscribers. I don't think that would be possible, but I got extremely lucky. The only advice I would give to someone that wants to start making videos is, first of all, just do it. You never know what's gonna happen. And number two, you need to decide, why are you making videos? Are you doing it just for fun? Are you doing it to make money? You're trying to make a career out of making videos? Because I don't travel because I make videos. I make videos because I travel. I've always traveled my whole life. I've been to over 60 countries and I just started to film it a year ago. Actually, that's not the whole truth because this is my second YouTube channel. My first YouTube channel was started when I was living in China. I was a primary school teacher in China and that's where I started to make videos. I actually got around 18,000 subscribers on that channel before I shut it down. But I've been uploading those videos while I lived in China for channel members only. So thank you so much, channel members. I appreciate your support so much. So if you want some extra videos from me, my time living in China, traveling around Asia, then click the join button below this video because it helps me out so much. And channel members, you guys are a big part of this YouTube journey, which I'll talk about in a second. Let's just get straight into the questions because I got some very good ones. The first one is, a few people asked this one: why did you start YouTube and is it my full-time job? Why did I start it? The main reason I started it was for my family to watch what I'm doing. Like, I never ever intended to make money from YouTube. I never intended to get 18,000 subscribers. I just wanted to show my family what I was doing. Like I said, I was already traveling. I just decided just to start filming it. So that's really how it happened. Is it my full-time job? I've never said yes to this question. The only money I make in my life is from YouTube. It's kind of my full-time job. It kind of is, and I'm extremely lucky that I have so much freedom. I think that's the best thing about YouTube, in my opinion. I have so much freedom to do whatever I want. Like, I literally this morning I booked a trip and I'm leaving tomorrow. Like, if I had a full-time job, I couldn't do that, you know? So is it my full-time job? Kind of, yeah. I hope that it continues to grow, and I know YouTube is not gonna last forever. Nobody is gonna be a vlogger. Nobody is gonna be a YouTuber in 50 years because something else is gonna come along. So I'm just enjoying it while it lasts. I know it's not gonna last forever. I hope it lasts as long as it lasts. I don't really know. So am I a full-time YouTuber? Kind of, yeah. So I do make money from YouTube, but the subscriber count, it doesn't mean anything in terms of getting paid from YouTube. Everything is to do with views, and it doesn't matter if you have 1 million subscribers. If these people are not watching your videos, then you're not going to make any money. So every single time that you watch one of my videos, you're helping me out because I get paid for that. And that's why I say YouTube is kind of my job, because I get money for making videos, and I only get money if you watch my video. So thank you guys so much. Of course, there's other ways of making videos, working with sponsors. This is something that I have to do, and I understand that sometimes it disrupts the flow of a video. But if somebody's going to pay me $500, $1,000 for a 2-minute video, then you best believe I'm going to do it, because like I said, I'm trying to make a career out of this. I don't make any money outside of YouTube. So yeah, sponsors is another way, and another great way is channel membership. So you guys, I appreciate your support so much. Like I said, click the join button below this video, and it really helps me because YouTube is so unknown. I have no idea how much money I'm gonna make this month or next month or the month later. Like, I have no idea. But with channel memberships, I kind of have an idea of how much money I'm gonna get that month. I guess it's the minimum of how much I'm gonna get because I know how many people are channel members and I know how much I'm gonna receive from that. So I appreciate it so much. Channel members watch the videos before everybody else. I tell them news before everybody else. If I have a trip coming up, I tell channel members before everybody else, just to show that I appreciate their support so much. So like I said, if you would like to support me, become a channel member, click the join button. But if you just want to watch the videos, then feel free. Next question is from Elizabeth. Elizabeth said, what is my dream destination? So I have 3 dream trips that I would love to make in my life. The first one is go to Hawaii. Hopefully I'm going to make it to Hawaii one day. Number 2 is go to Alaska. Really want to go to Alaska. Hopefully I'll make it there one day. And number 3, this is probably the thing that I really want to do in my life, is drive Route 66. I know this is something that a lot of people will think, why would you want to sit in a car and drive on a highway? But this has just been a dream of mine for such a long time. Yes, all 3 of my dreams are in America, they're in the US. But yeah, hopefully I can fulfill these dreams. So I guess my dream destination is Route 66. Hopefully I can do that one day. I think it'd be so much fun. Just get a car, maybe take it slow. Like, I don't want to rush. Maybe, I don't know, a few weeks, 2 or 3 months. I really don't know. But yeah, just take it slow, driving Route 66. Stopping along the way, that is my dream. Next question, I'm going to try and go a little bit fast because I have a lot of questions that I want to answer. I got some really good ones this time. So I asked people on YouTube, and then I asked people on Instagram as well if they want to ask me any questions. So follow me on Instagram because I post in real time. So usually the videos are not uploaded immediately. So if I film a video today, I don't usually upload it the same day. So on Instagram, everything is instant. Next question is from Chris. If you were rich, where would you buy a summer house, winter house, and vacation home? Very good question, Chris. So the summer house, that would be in Tokyo. I absolutely love Japan. I want to spend my summers in Japan, and then I want to spend my winters in Iceland. Iceland is just, it doesn't seem real. Like, if you ever get the chance to go to Iceland on a cruise or fly into Iceland, go there. Like, it is a magical place. I want to spend my summers in Tokyo. I want to spend my winters in Iceland. And my vacation home, this is a very difficult question. I thought about it a lot, and I'm thinking Singapore. I absolutely fell in love with Singapore while I was there, so I would love to go back to Singapore. Next question, Dennis says, how do you balance a career and travel with a budget? Like I said, luckily I don't have to do this, but I do know people that work full time and then they also make videos whenever they get a chance, weekends or evenings or holidays. So that's really what you have to do. So use your PTO, use your days off. For example, make a long weekend. If you take Friday off, then you're gonna get a 3-day weekend. So just do what you can to try and get as much time as possible to travel. Next question is from Jackie. I like this question, Jackie. The highlight and the low light of the Asia trip. So if you don't know, I just spent 3 months in Asia traveling to so many amazing places just before Christmas and then over New Year's. So the highlight without a doubt was having a camper van in Japan. This was an absolute dream. And the disappointing thing was, I think those are some of my favorite videos I've ever recorded, but not many people saw them. The views are very low, which was kind of disappointing, but I'm disappointed because people didn't have the chance to enjoy the videos, you know? So in the description, there's going to be links to my camper van videos while I was in Japan. Some of the best experiences I've ever had. It was absolutely incredible. Love Japan so much, but having a camper van and having freedom to drive around, stop wherever I want, sleeping on the side of the road. Japan is an incredible place. Without a doubt, my favorite place in the whole world. I think Japan is the best country in the world that I've been to, and having a camper van, it was just incredible. So the link is in the description if you would like to watch those videos. The low light of the Asia trip was Thailand. I don't get it. I really don't get Thailand. Thailand is number one on so many people's list of like, I want to go there in my life. It's my dream vacation, and I just don't get it. It's so busy. The streets are very dirty. It's so loud. There's so many people there. I understand I went to tourist places, but still, like, that's where the best stuff is. And I just don't get it. I went to Bangkok, I went to Phuket, and I wouldn't say I was excited to leave, but I just don't get Thailand. I don't get it. I do think there's better options. Philippines, I'd much rather go back to the Philippines or go back to Thailand. I do think there's better options. I don't get Thailand. I'm not bashing Thailand, I'm just being completely honest, just like I do in every single video, but it wasn't for me. Will I go back to Thailand again? Probably, but I don't know. It would just, I just don't get it. I don't get Thailand. Next one is Kevin. Do you have a Patreon? Because I want to see more of your videos. This is a question I've had a few times. Patreon is coming, I think, just because I would like to, I love making videos so much, and I would love to do daily videos, but while I'm home right now in England. While I'm home, it's not possible just because I don't do stuff every day. And hopefully I get into a position where I can post daily videos, and Patreon is a good place to do that. So yes, I think a Patreon is coming, not right now, but yeah, a Patreon is coming. And like I said, same as channel members, it would help me out so much if people support me on Patreon and become a channel member. But yeah, it's coming soon. Chris asked, do you regret going anywhere? I wouldn't say I regret going to Thailand, but it was okay. And another one is Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I mean, pretty much the same as Bangkok. So busy, so many people. It's not that exciting. So I wouldn't say I regret going to Kuala Lumpur, but if I never ever go there again in my life, I'd be okay with it. Let's pop over to Instagram. I've got some great questions from there. Like I said, if you don't follow me on Instagram, that's a great way to get up-to-date videos because I post pretty much every single day while I'm traveling. So the first question from Instagram was from Lisa Marie. You travel so much. Do you want to stay in one place? Yes, Lisa Marie. This is one of the things that I've been trying to work out for years and years and years, where I want to live, because I don't want to live in England. And that might surprise a lot of people because yes, this is my home. I'm British and I grew up here, but I don't want to live here. For many reasons, that's for another video. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where I want to be and where I want to be based, where I want to live. That is a big question that I ask myself, Lisa Marie. Yes, I love traveling, but it's always amazing coming home. And I don't know where my home is going to be long term, but yeah, I like going home. The next question is from Selena. She says, are you still a teacher? Yeah, Selena, I'm still a teacher. This is one of the reasons why I'm not too worried if the YouTube bubble bursts tomorrow. Like, I'd be okay because I have a bachelor's degree, I have a master's degree, I'm a qualified teacher. Like, I can drop everything right now from YouTube and go and be a teacher if I wanted to. And it's the greatest job in the whole world. I miss it every single day. I miss being in the classroom. I miss being with my students. I miss it every single day. I still get messages frequently from my students. And yeah, I miss being a teacher, but I'm enjoying this YouTube thing right now. I love the freedom that it gives me. I love traveling to new places and I love making videos. Like, I have such a passion for making videos. That's why I want to do it more. I do think a second channel is coming to do with running, because if you've been watching my marathon videos, like I have the London Marathon coming up in a few weeks and I've just fallen in love with running, and that's going to be my second channel. It's going to be Run with Ben, and that's coming soon. So yes, Selena, I do miss being a teacher. No plans to be a teacher again in the near future, but who knows? I really don't know. The next question is from Helen, and I absolutely love this question. Which country has the best convenience stores? These are the important questions, Helen. People need to know these answers. Japan. Japan has the best convenience stores. You can get absolutely anything. Everything is so fresh. People there working are so friendly and so kind. Yeah, Japan it's the best country in the world. Like, I've been to so many countries, amazing places, but nothing that I've seen compares to Japan. There's still a lot of countries that I need to see, but Japan is top tier. They have the best supermarkets, they have the best convenience stores, they have the best people. Yeah, I love Japan. The next question from Instagram is from Vicky. Vicky says, what is my favorite cruise line? This is a very difficult question to answer because I'm sure people watching my cruise videos will say, oh, he loves Norwegian Cruise Line. The reason I love Norwegian Cruise Line is because they are the best cruise line for solo cruises. Like, I cruise by myself at the moment and nobody compares to Norwegian Cruise Line. They have better prices for solo cruises than any other cruise line. They take care of their solo cruises better than any other cruise line. I would love to try the other cruise lines, but because I travel solo, it's very expensive, because I would have to pay for 2 people on most of the other cruise lines, and it's just not something that I can do. If I'm traveling by myself, Norwegian Cruise Line is the best cruise line to go to. Some of the other cruise lines, I would love to try it, hopefully in the future, but yeah, Norwegian Cruise Line, if you're cruising solo, then go with Norwegian. The next question is from Rob. He asks, any plans to go to Germany, Austria, or Switzerland? So I'll give you a story about Austria. That is the worst airport experience I've ever had, in Salzburg Airport in Austria. The people there, they are not friendly. Austria is another place where I don't get it. It's extremely expensive. It is beautiful, but I don't think Austria is anything special, to be honest. Germany, I've been to Munich. I would like to go back to Germany. I'm not in a rush to go back to Germany, but Switzerland, yes. Switzerland is one of the most incredible places I've ever been to. I've driven through the Swiss Alps and it's amazing. Yeah, I would definitely love to go back to Switzerland. Extremely expensive. It's very cold in the winter. I'm not going there in the winter, but yes, I would love to go back to Switzerland. Candence asks, where are you traveling to next? I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Leaving tomorrow, I'll let you know. Follow me on Instagram and you'll see. Next question is from Stefan. Stefan asks, what do you think of the luxury options on ships like the Yacht Club or the Haven? If you can afford it, then go for it. It really depends what you want from your cruise. If you want to be away from people, you want some peace and quiet, and you want a guaranteed chair around the pool, then go for it. But if you want to be involved with people, if you want to be, if you want to hear music, if you want to, play the games and be around the pool with so many people, then of course this is not the best option for you. But I mean, if you can afford it, then go for it. I've never done it. Would I do it? I mean, I'd never do it by myself. That's just not something that I would want to do if I could afford it. And that's the kind of vacation that I want, because I don't go on a cruise just to sit around the pool. Like, I don't do that. And I don't go on a cruise just to find the quietest corner on the ship. Like, I don't do that, but a lot of people do. And I guess this is a great option for you. Next question is from Mary Ann and Gail. They asked the same question. What cruise line did you work for? Royal Caribbean. What ship was it? Voyager of the Seas. How long was it? I did one contract, which was 7 months. And what was your position? This was my job. Yes, this was my job when I worked for Royal Caribbean. I was a sports staff. This is me riding the Flow Rider in Sydney, Australia, with the Sydney Bridge in the background. The best job on a ship. Like, everybody wanted to be a sports staff just because our job was to have fun with the guests. Like, that was literally it. I would do the sports tournaments. We had a rock climbing wall. We had the Flow Rider. So this is what I was doing every single day. It was just incredible. Next question is from Donald, also about ships. Likes and dislikes about working on ships. Let's do likes first. So, of course, traveling every single day. I went to some countries that I never, ever even dreamed that I would go to. I've been to Fiji. I've been to Vanuatu. I've been to Australia, New Zealand, all because I worked on the ship. And the first time I ever went to Asia was on the ship. I joined the ship in Hong Kong. We cruised around Asia. We did Japan, Vietnam, some really amazing places in Asia. Then we went over to Australia, New Zealand. So our home port was Sydney, Australia. So every single week I was going back to Sydney, and we went to the South Pacific Islands, so Vanuatu, New Caledonia, went to Fiji, went to some amazing places. So yeah, the best thing about working on ships is traveling, meeting people from all over the world. Of course, I had the best job on the ship, so my job was extremely easy. It was literally to have fun with the guests. So I love this about working on ships. Negatives about working on ships. You work every single day. Yeah, every single day. You have 0 days off. So my contract was 7 months. I have 0 days off in 7 months. Some positions are working 8, 10, 12, 14 hours every single day. I'm not joking. They work every day. They work long hours every single day. And this is why you have to respect. I mean, you should respect them anyway because they're human beings. But whenever you go on a cruise, you have to respect the crew because they're working every single day. They're away from their families. I know it's their job, but still, you know, you need to respect them because the people cleaning your room, the bartenders, entertainment, everybody is working every day. No position gets days off, 0. Every single time that I've been on a cruise, people always send me comments to say, wow, Ben, I like how respectful you are to the crew. Like, why is that a surprise? You know, everybody should be doing that. I've seen some disgusting behavior on cruises towards the crew because people think they're special. They paid money to be on a ship and they're VIPs. They're in the dining room. They have the drinks package. It doesn't matter. It absolutely doesn't matter. You're not that special. Everybody's a human being. They're there to do a job. But working on a ship is extremely difficult. Like I said, I was extremely lucky. My job was to have fun. I had great hours. I had so much time off in the port, but not everybody is as lucky. Be nice to the crew. Okay, be nice to the crew. And the people that have the best contracts, they have the best hours, the performers. So singers, dancers, I was good friends with the singers and dancers on my contract, and they have the best contract. They make the most money out of everybody. They work a few hours a day. They have a lot of training because of course they need to learn the shows and stuff like that. But they have so much time off. I have one more question. It's from Judy. Judy says, do you plan on getting married? Is that a proposal, Judy? So there's 2 types of solo travelers. The first one is people that absolutely love traveling by themselves. They love alone time. They love doing whatever they want to do. And then there's me. I don't want to travel by myself. The best option I have right now is to go by myself because I don't have anyone to travel with. So the 2 options I have, stay home or go by myself. And of course I want to travel, so I'm going to go by myself. So I've met people that like I said, they absolutely love solo travel. They love being by themselves, but that's not me. Like, I travel alone because it's the best option for me. Like I said, the only alternative is to stay home. So if it's staying home or going by myself, then I'm gonna go by myself because I want to go. You know, I think this stops a lot of people traveling because they have no one to go with. Just go, like just go, because the only alternative is to not go. You know, I'd rather go alone than not at all. So this is a misconception. I've talked about it a few times. Like, I don't really talk about solo travel that much because it's not a big deal to me, but I don't want to do it. Like, trust me, I don't want to do it. it is the best option for me, so that's why I do it. That is 1 year on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support. Like, there's not a single YouTuber out there that does it by themselves. Every single person has to get viewers. Every single person has to get subscribers. And I appreciate your support so much. Even just watching my videos, liking the videos, write me a comment. Like, I appreciate it so much. My favorite part of making videos is reading comments. It's the highlight of my day. I love interacting with people that watch my videos. So anytime you watch one of my videos, please just write a comment just to say, hi, Ben, enjoyed this. Please change this. Like, you know, like, I want to hear from you, because when I see numbers on a screen, I see 18,000 subscribers or I see 2 million views. It's just numbers on a screen, you know. So when I see a comment from a real person, it's like, wow, there's real human beings out there watching my videos, which it sounds unbelievable, but when I upload a video and it gets 1,000 views, like, it's like 1,000, that's a lot of people, you know, like, that is a lot of people. So I appreciate every single thing that I get to do. I don't take anything for granted, because like I said, I've worked some extremely hard jobs. I've worked really hard to get a degree, become a teacher, and you know, like, I'm glad that I did all that, because it led me to what I'm doing right now. And I hope this continues. Like I said, not taking anything for granted. I'm traveling tomorrow. I know there's going to be a point where YouTube is going to end. I was watching a video recently, and this guy has like 200,000 subscribers. He makes travel videos, and he was talking about, yeah, like, in the future I'm going to be vlogging with like my wife and kids in like 2050. And I was like, is YouTube going to be here in 2050? You know, like, no, surely nobody is going to be a vlogger. Nobody's going to be a YouTuber in 2050, because, you know, the next thing's going to come along. So I really don't know. Like, I don't know. It could all end tomorrow, but I'm really trying to enjoy it. I'm trying to have some fun with my videos. I'm going for like educational and fun. Like, that's what I'm going for. And I get some great comments from some great people. Like, I appreciate every single view that I get, every comment. Channel members, Patreon's coming soon. Like, the second channel's coming soon. So yeah, things are going good for me. I hope they continue. I hope things get better so I can do some more trips. And nothing should stop you doing what you want to do. Like, every single person alive right now is going to be dead. Like, nobody likes to hear it, nobody likes to say it, but it's the truth. Like, do whatever you want, do whatever makes you happy. Like, do whatever you want to do. If you want to start making videos, just do it. Like, don't care about anybody else's opinion. Just try and do something good in the world, and just do whatever makes you happy, because one day everybody's going to be gone. And, you know, don't have regrets. Like, I'm trying to live like that. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to make interesting videos. I'm trying to, you know, I'm just trying to live life. And the fact that people out there actually want to watch my videos is still surprising to me. I appreciate it so much. And yeah, I can't say thank you enough, because I know none of this would be possible if people didn't watch my videos. I'm gonna say thank you again for the 50th time, but I appreciate it, everything that I get to do. Hope that you found this video interesting. Going to be traveling again tomorrow. Got the London Marathon coming up. Got some exciting news coming up for this summer. And yeah, channel members are going to find out first. And I just can't wait. I can't wait for the future. I appreciate everything that I get to do. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.